Hello? Is it working now? Fingers crossed. Okay. Good morning. Sort of. Not at all. I slept in. But I still want to do a bit of a warm-up before getting into the day. Half an hour. Maybe even just 20 minutes. But today I'm back on finishing the Onion Rig somehow. But working on this thing is always so far and few between that I can never remember where I was up to. So what the heck have I got? Contours, eyes, hands. Okay. This thing needs a bit of a tidy up. I live in Victoria, in Australia. Melbourne area. Hey Megas, good to see you again. Oh yeah, casual evening stream. I should probably change that to say casual morning stream. There we go. What time is it in Texas then? Hello. I won't be on for terribly long this morning. Like I say, it's sort of just to get started. I have a lot to do today. But I want to get into a habit of starting most days with a very casual hangout stream. Gives an opportunity to finish off things that I wouldn't do normally, and that little bit of accountability to sort of get started, especially if there's going to be people waiting for me to do so. It's going to be hard to do it on this tiny, tiny monitor though. I think I got to the point where most of these parts were working and it was down to actually just animating them. So, this whole left eye, left pupil. Okay, does he need a... Guess it doesn't really need a mask. Should I keep it a mask? Right pupil works. Yeah, I think I got to the point where all the parts were built pretty well. Yeah, even the top bit had curve deformers in it. So I'm going to try and put this entire contraption to use by bringing it into the thing I was working on last night and give it a little bit of animation. Don't know much about animation, but trying to learn. Do you recommend OpenToonz? I recommend it if you're using a PC. If you're using a Mac, it's pretty painful at the moment still. OpenToonz is good because it's free, but it can be a little bit daunting to newcomers because it uses an X sheet rather than a timeline. I don't know if that's changed. I often recommend Harmony Essentials for beginners because it's cheap and its feature set is relevant. And if you've already got a Creative Cloud account, then you have access to Adobe Animate, which is always quite good. Alright, what are these bits down here? I can't be bothered. That's stuff for another day. Right now, all I need is this. Oops, this. And to bring it over to yesterday's thing, which is Twitch card. Just got Team Essentials trial, and it's light years ahead of Flash, even though I've only had it for about 8 hours. Tell me more, how have you been finding it so far? What are some of the nice moments? What are some of the setbacks even? Hey Camtoon, it's good to see you. Alright, so now I just want to give the onion a little bit of movement. Just need to turn off his contours, or do I? I'm going to take advantage of it a little bit, but this is the first time I've animated using this build, so it's probably a little bit of trial and error to go. What would be the best way to tackle it? I'm going to grab another display and go to look through that display only through the timeline. Okay, so it's a looping set. Remove that keyframe. Remove those keyframes. So it's just a... Oh. When am I going to do Read Between the Frames again? The next one comes out next week. It's about Steven Universe. and they should be somewhat regular from then on. Keyboard shortcuts in Toon Boom make absolutely no sense, but all of the new features, including bones, make it easier to do the same job. You can go into preferences and change the shortcut set to be flash, which makes things a lot easier. Personally, I like using the Toon Boom Studio shortcut set because it puts everything that I use really close together. It's different to other typical shortcut layouts, but I'm very fond of it. Your streams are always on when I'm online, but not other people's streams. Well, you got lucky today because I did. This is the first time I've done like 2 days in a row, like probably ever. I'd like to do it more regularly though. Oops. Stop that up. Aha. Oh yes. All of the menus for everything. That looks kind of neat. You two need easing. Better. Mouth. Where do I keep you? There you are. This mouth doesn't have a peg. That's unexpected. Oh, this has nothing on other node systems I've done. I suppose if you consider the entire lot, maybe. But even then, they sort of just grow, and then before you know it just gets gigantic. But consider there's groups and stuff in here too, so there's more going on inside other sets of things. But this is probably an average size one. I mean, look at my branding folder, for example. Where is it? Oh. There we go, look at this node system. Can you guys hear that in the background? How are they so organized? Because I put the time in to make them organized. And usually throughout the course of making it, they're a complete mess, and then towards the end I'll sort of tidy them up, especially if it's a file that I'm more likely to return to, because I need to be able to pick it up and use it. These hands we're going to go up and down. Too slow. How's this? I feel like that's probably okay. using OpenTunes right now. Oh, hey Tessa, I didn't even notice that you were here. Sorry. How are you finding OpenTunes? I can say I've not been able to spend a whole lot of time with it. OpenTunes Premium recently, and that feels great. It's a bit of a different thing. They recently added a stabilizer to the brush. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully I can find a way to get it working, because I'd love to do more videos on it. Are there many tutorials and things around, or do people mostly just try and figure it out for themselves? I'm mainly going blind because people stopped making tutorials. Do you feel like there should be more? Because I've wanted to do them, I just haven't got the means to be able to. Like, there was a lot of buzz around it when it first came out, but did it catch on? I don't know. That's not working, is it? It's better off without it. I want to give it a bit of a snapback. A little bit of recoil or something. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Yeah, that worked quite well. Maybe smoother was the answer. Normally I'm really into snappy stuff, but... Some recoil and exaggeration would be good. Well, that's what I've been trying to do, but it wasn't working. I could probably do it now, just on that little eye flick. If perhaps I... just do these ones. That works. I think that's all I need there. What's wrong with me? This looks stupid. It's going the wrong direction. Hey. Good to see you again. It was pretty funny with the arrows wiggle. So good. And now... send him back the way he came. Display full. Timeline. Show me everything. Open everything. Nothing left behind. Come on. Wait, while the arrow's showing up, that shouldn't be showing up. There we go. Hands, hair, contours. Cool. going back one not far enough. Alright, so now I need to take everything across here. This is the kind of thing that symbol is really good for. When I come to doing this character properly, every one of these movements is intended to become a symbol, so then all the animation can sort of be modulated together. How's the stream quality, by the way? I've had red level output this entire time. Like, it's claiming that it's has really poor video quality, but no one's complained about it yet, so I've sort of assumed it's been alright. Hey Mike. 2 days in a row. I'm happy with that. No, you're not crazy at all for not liking tweens. It's a matter of taste. I definitely do think they can be overused. When it becomes really obvious that it's just a single piece sliding about, it can look a bit weird. I think there's ways to use them very cleverly so that it can still feel organic. That's what I try to achieve. Probably fail to. But when it comes to being a one-man team and you have to put out like a couple of minutes of content by yourself in not very long, I think they're good. Because if you got commissioned by someone to make 3 minutes of content and you had to do it in 1.5 weeks, how do you plan to pull that off? Right, 5-tone frame by frame shading? It's not gonna happen. Wait, it's had double audio this entire time? Why doesn't anyone mention if there's an issue? According to my settings, it's all fine. I think. Was it like that yesterday as well? Aha. Paste reverse. Whoop. Yeah. Alright, whole thing. To the right. Shake hands. Look left. Look right. Back to center. There we go. I think that's good. can't tune it up anymore. That's dumb. It wasn't like that yesterday. Okay, yeah, I think I found the switch that was causing it. Oh, sorry that I made you sit through 45 minutes of that nonsense. Because I'm at the end now. Yeah, I know it's not morning. It was intended to be. I went to bed about 1:30 in the morning and was like, okay, I want to get up at 6 and do another stream. And knowing full well that was only 5 hours, but I was like, oh, I can do it. Oh, push through. And then 6 o'clock rolled around and I never quite, you know, that kind of like half awake, half asleep. You don't really have control over your functions yet. Had enough function to reach over and turn the alarm off, but not enough to really like contemplate what I was doing. So before I knew it, it was already 10:30. So, whoops. So after the alarm was probably the majority of sleeping rather than after, before it. What's a good way to shade in Toon Boom? The stroke tool is designed for it. It's quite good. Personally, I like to use a pencil with a unique color, because then you can see where all your shade guides go down, and then you select by color to remove them all at the end once you've done the paint bucketing. I find that to be easy to understand and quick to do and works well. And when talking about this topic with people, and suggesting different methods, it seems to be the one that most people end up using in the end. What shortcut keys reset transformations in Toon Boom? I don't know, actually. I'm sure there is one, but usually what I do as a fail-safe for that situation is put everything inside of a peg. Because then if you make a free transformation on the peg and you don't like it, all you got to do is delete that keyframe or delete the peg itself, and the transformations will be reset every time. Have I ever used or reviewed Anime Studio? No, I haven't, but I really want to. I've looked into it and I see what it does, and I think it's really, really cool. But I don't know, I don't have any contacts there. I don't know any of the developers or whatever, so I haven't been able to get hold of it yet. Ah, it's done. I'll eventually get used to this new sleep schedule, going from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. awake, to 12 a.m. 7:30 awake is, yeah. And that's what I've been experiencing. It's so hard to switch it over. I'm not a morning person by default at all, but I guess I'd like to be. Okay, export's done. Let's have a quick look-see, and then I will be off. Nice. That'll do. Maybe one day I'll get some music commissioned for it, and then I'll take all of these moving elements and sync it up to notes and stuff. At the moment it's just sort of sporadic and busy to try and grab your attention. Cool. There we go. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Was there going to be another stream this afternoon? I don't think so, but I'll definitely try and do again tomorrow morning, which is in about 18 hours from now. If you want to mark it on your calendar. One of the reasons why I want to stream in the morning is that bit of accountability to actually get up if there are people watching. Anyway, it's been 50 minutes, which was longer than I was expecting. I thought I was just going to do a half-hour one. So thanks for coming by and sticking around for the whole thing if you were here. Yeah, it was good to do a chill one. See you later.